Hello everybody, welcome to the Cornell campus. I am here to look for red-tailed hawks. I have seen and heard nobody to this point. No signs of anyone. Maybe I'm in really the wrong part of the campus, I don't know. And I don't know where everybody, I have no idea where all the hawks are. But we're going to look around as best we can. I just want to make sure everything is up and running. It's in the low 80s. I'd say mostly sunny right now. And there's a lot of noise from some kind of equipment, and there are some activities going on at the track, the athletic field track. And I guess we are live and running. So let me just pack everything up and we'll take a walk. We'll see what we can see. Again, I've seen no hawks to this point. No signs of anybody. No sounds of anyone vocalizing. No alert calls from anybody. Nothing. So it could very well be that I'm really in the wrong part of campus. I don't know where the hawks have been spending their time lately. That's the disadvantage I have. You know, I'm not here every day, and not able to really track them all that well. But we'll see what we can, whom we can find. Hopefully we'll see them. Like I said, there's a lot of noise. I'm not sure exactly where that noise is coming from. It sounds like maybe a construction trailer next to Bradfield Hall, and maybe that's what I'm hearing, some kind of unit there that's making a lot of noise. And I believe we're almost ready to walk. Let's do one more thing, and we can take a look around. Again, I've heard nobody to this point, so I don't know, if we'll be able to find our hawks or not. You never know. I could have a night where I just don't see anybody. That noise from that construction trailer or whatever is making the noise certainly does not help around here. It's over. The source of the noise is over there somewhere. Oh, you know what? I forgot something. Hold on. I forgot something critical. I forgot something critical. Hold on. I'm gonna have to eventually disconnect you. It's a battery issue. Hold on. This will take a minute, more or less. There's a squirrel in this tree next to Rice Hall I don't know what it's doing exactly, but I can hear some of the noises it's making as it's doing it. Okay, let me see if we can get this power connection working. One moment. That was better than I thought it might. Okay. That's better. Almost. So again, I'm next to Rice Hall, between Rice Hall and Bradfield Hall, and I've heard and seen nobody. So let's head towards Tower Road and take a look around. I did drive by the central heating plant on my way here. I didn't stop to really look, but I didn't happen to see anybody. Maybe I do. Hold on. Oh, I do see somebody. Hold on. And then it'll give me a chance to take care of one more thing. There's somebody at the top of one of the stacks. Looked like Arthur, but I'm not sure. Hello, Arthur. So while you're looking at him, I'll buckle up one more thing. And I might be hearing a robin call. I believe I am, so maybe somebody else is nearby. Let's get you a slightly closer look. So this is Arthur, by the looks of it. By the looks of him, at the top of one of the stacks, the smokestacks at the central heating plant. But we're going to move on. I think I hear a robin, so let's see if maybe we can find another hawk. And this will give me a chance to fix one other thing. Maybe. I'm going to have to disconnect you very briefly. 1 second. disconnected. Disconnected. Okay, I'm being told we're disconnected. I don't know what that means. Disconnected. Okay, so we're live. Okay, I didn't know what disconnected means. Okay, we're live. All right. So we're looking at a hawk. I believe it might be Arthur. Let me get buckled back up. Please. Yeah, I know. Thank you, but I know. Let me get buckled back up. And there's a human near that entrance. Hopefully, okay, the entrance is to Bartles or whatever is just went inside. So let me get focused here. Again, that looks like Arthur to me. I hear a juvenile calling. I wouldn't mind getting closer, but I don't dare. I don't want to miss something. So we saw, let me look, just want to verify. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. This looks like Arthur, right? I thought it was Arthur up on top of the smokestack, but is that somebody else? Is that Big Red? Maybe it is Big Red. It's just hard to see the belly band. I assumed that was Arthur. Can't tell. Let's go back. Oh, our hawk is in the air. Hold on. Or somebody's in the air. Somebody just landed here. I missed it. I just saw this hawk. Oh, you know, there are people walking by the fence, and that could be that's why our hawk, whoever it is, flew up here. We're going to take advantage of this moment, and we're going to, I think we'll try to get closer. Let's move now while we have the chance. I thought that was Arthur on top. Oh, just took off again. Hold on. Get back in. And just flew up to. Okay, just flew up here. Let's see if we can get a better look. Who is this? Is that Big Red? I guess so. Yes. That does kind of look like her. Step forward, would you, so we can see you? Oh, thanks. Okay, whoever that was is out of my view. So I believe that was Big Red, and we've seen Arthur on top of. Let's, just in case she heads back up there. I don't know if she will, but let's look at the stack there. Again, I believe this is Arthur up here. I believe we saw Big Red. Kind of didn't look like her, but I believe it was Big Red, and she flew out of view. So, and I've heard a juvenile calling, though I have not seen one yet. Let me just look around. And I hear no alert calls now. We're going to head that way. I intended to go take this route, but you know, I think we'll head this way instead, given the fact that I heard, or at least I thought I did, a juvenile calling. And who knows, maybe we'll encounter one of our hawks. It's really a pretty evening. It's maybe a little warm, but not overly hot. And nice to be here on the campus. Just saw a couple mourning doves. I've seen or heard robins. I heard earlier some house sparrows. Hearing a robin sing. Oh, somebody, I just heard someone vocalize. At least I thought I did. I thought I did. Maybe I'm wrong. There are a lot of places to look now, you know. It's our hawks go more and more, you know, visit more and more types of perches at varying levels. They're not, you know, as their flight skills have improved, you know, they are more comfortable going to these various places. Thought I heard somebody, but maybe I'm wrong. I probably should stop and take a look around with binoculars at some of the perches, the various areas. Let me, I think we'll do that. I'll point you at Arthur, and then I'll spend a few moments looking around. I'm not seeing anybody. Oh, I see somebody. Hold on. Maybe Big Red. So we have, well, you were just looking at, and I of course had to take it away. We have Arthur here. So Arthur on top of the smokestack, and then we have somebody here. We're gonna endeavor to get a better look. We'll walk over in that direction. But right now, and the one or two juvenile calls, I haven't heard much since. I'm sorry? Oh yeah, go ahead. Thank you. Okay, so let's walk in that direction. Maybe just the fact that the parents are there has drawn the interest of the juveniles. I don't know. Again, I thought I had heard a juvenile call. Haven't, I should check the trees a little bit. Maybe somebody's more obvious than I might realize. Just looking around a little. Not seeing anybody. I was asked a question via a YouTube comment by a regular viewer regarding binoculars. And I've mentioned various things about binoculars before. I'm not an expert. I hesitate to ever recommend anything to anybody because, what works for me may not work for you, and who knows. But I think that general thinking for binoculars for bird watching, the best sizing is 8 by 42, meaning 8 times magnification, with the lenses that are the objective lenses, the larger end of the lens, 42 millimeters. And of course there are other sizes. You can get 10 by 42, for instance. And you might say, why not get 10? 10 for many people are a little bit harder to handle. Not only will they usually be a little larger, but they have because they are a higher magnification, they can be harder to hold steady when you're looking at something nearby. And I believe, they'll generally have a narrower field of view. And that may not be good either if you're searching for something. Sometimes you want that wider field of view. And I would say it's important to be careful about what you're buying and really pay attention to some of the specifications. And I think I've told this story before, but years ago, I was looking at 8 by 42s, 2 different models from the same company. And one was significantly less expensive than the other. And you wonder why, why wouldn't I buy the less expensive one? Save some money. And, that may be the thing to do. Everybody's got a budget of some sort. But anyway, so I saw them, and one major factor for me, very important, was the minimum sharp focusing distance. In other words, how close could something be and you could still get it in focus? And it was a difference of and I don't remember the numbers, maybe 8 feet compared to 13 feet. And you might think, well, that doesn't matter. Well, if you're on, for instance, if you're walking on a trail and you see a bird that's, not too far from you, if you have a longer minimal focusing distance, you might not be able to focus on that bird. So it's an important it's important to check the specifications. The other thing, you know, I would suggest, I'm hearing Robin call. The other thing I would suggest strongly is, if you can, test the binoculars, the pair you're going to buy, before you buy them. You know, if you can go to a store and actually test them, see how they work for you, see how they feel, make sure the optics are good, that can be very, very helpful. That might not be Big Red. Is it Big Red? I think it is. There's construction going on, as you know, and you're hearing that noise. Sorry about that. It can also be tempting to buy something like 8x25s in binoculars. You might think, oh good, look how it's a smaller pair, look how much weight I'm saving, it's going to be so much lighter and easier to handle. And that may be true, but because they're they're 25s, they're going to gather less light. So in lighting conditions that are not as good, you may struggle compared to, you know, the performance of 8x42s. But you know, if you're really cramped for space, for instance, maybe 8x40, maybe 8x25 is what you would like to use. You know, that could be the size for you. We're going to move along pretty soon. Let me look. I haven't done this. Let me look around with binoculars a little bit from here. Maybe there's another hawk nearby that I just don't know about. I think I'm hearing an American goldfinch. I think I see a great blue heron. I'm hearing a common yellowthroat. And I believe those are red-winged blackbirds I'm hearing. Alright, let's move, see if a different view. I'm not seeing anybody from here, anybody besides Big Red and Arthur, or at least hawks I believe are Big Red and Arthur. So let's do a little walking. We could use some rain, there's no doubt. Lawns are, grassy areas are looking dry. Some rain would be nice. You hear that? That's the common yellowthroat over there. Did I hear a juvenile? Maybe. Just heard a song sparrow. We'll stop here for a moment and let me look around. I know we haven't walked far, but... Oh, I hear somebody. Oh, I see somebody. Hello. Did you just get there, or have I been missing you all this time? Let's take a walk, maybe get a better view of this hawk, if we can. Now, I'll tell you, the brand of binoculars I'm currently using is Athlon. I had another set that I really liked before, but they were damaged, and I saw these recommended, and I have to say, I mean, I think the optics are good, but I would criticize a couple of their characteristics. Minor things. I didn't like the neck strap that came with them, for one. I can't remember what I didn't like about it. Maybe it was too long or something and you couldn't shorten it anymore. But there was something else about them also. The parents are over there. Well, one is on top of the stack. The other's on that pole over there. And we've got one juvenile here. I'm not sure about the others.
Right next to the white stack, the lower white units here.
Can't see it from here though, can you?
Yeah, you had to be down there because it's just where it's at angle-wise.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, I think that's a turkey vulture. Okay. Thank you. You too. Thank you. The other thing I don't like about these binoculars is they tend to, in terms of how far apart the eyes are separated, the eyepieces, that they don't seem to stay fixed very well. In other words, sometimes I find that, you know, they've become too close for my eyes or too far away from each other for my eyes. And it's like, geez, I hardly touch them, but that's what happened. So we're hearing one robin nearby. Could it be vocalizing because of this hawk? I don't know. Maybe. It's not that far away, the robin. The robin is over here. Is there somebody else nearby, is the question. Now we heard that on a telephone pole, you can't see from here, apparently there's another juvenile over there somewhere, you know, closer to the central heating plant, but we can't see from here. So we've seen one juvenile. I think that's that same turkey vulture in the air now. Looks like it. Turkey vulture, and as a reminder, we have oh, she's where? Oh, wrong pole. She's still here. Hold on. And Arthur is still up here. Let's, I don't want to walk too much more. I wouldn't mind, but then the light fixture itself gets in the way of seeing our juvenile here. Who it is, I don't know. Just looking around a little bit while you're looking, but let's oh wait, oh, Arthur took off. He's no longer on the I thought I saw him. He's no longer on that smokestack, and he flew that away down that area. So let's head there. Maybe we'll catch a glimpse, I don't know, but he seemed to be, from what little I saw of that flight, it was a dive. So maybe he saw something. When you're doing this, you know, you have to try to figure out what's going to be the best way to do this. I mean, on foot or in the car. And right now we're like on the edge. We're on the borderline where it becomes maybe easier to do it in the car, because they're starting to expand their ranges. Well, they've been doing that from the beginning, really, but oh, wait a minute. I think our hawk left. Yeah, our hawk, who was nearby, no longer seems to be on that lamp, or on that light fixture. Like I said, it might be best pretty soon to start using the car instead. But the problem is, you know, on foot you can get to a lot more places. If it were just, you know, just me, no streaming issues or anything like that, I'd probably, you know, be in the car and, you know, get out whenever I found it necessary. But with you all along, I have to worry about getting all that stuff in and out of the car. It takes too much time. Hearing an American goldfinch. I don't know where Arthur went. Maybe this is all just as well. I need my exercise today. Haven't been this way in a while. So the stadium is that way, if you're wondering. Here at Blue Jay. And who knows, Arthur may have, you know, gone after some prey, and maybe he's long gone by now. I don't know. It's easy going down the stairs. Going back up is going to be the problem. So I saw the last part of a dive by Arthur. Exactly where he went, I have no idea. But all of a sudden I saw, you know, I wasn't sure it was him until I looked back up at the stack where he had been, and he was no longer there. So I don't even know what side of the road he's on. And could be in flight, he could be, who knows. I'm not hearing anything in terms of alert calls or anything, so maybe this was a bad idea to come down here. It might be the chip note of a cardinal, I'm not sure. Just heard the common yellowthroat again. And I'm not seeing anybody from here anyway. Just saw a mourning dove. I see somebody. Hold on. Oh, maybe this is the one who was on a telephone pole that we heard from the Hornings about. Come on. Okay. So. Oops. Oh, I was recording the whole time? Oh boy. So this one is on the other side of the road, you know, the side of the central heating plant, but not, obviously not at the central heating plant. Look this way, would you? Would be nice, you know. We can get a little closer in a moment. Let's oh, I was thinking, oh, I could just cross the street, but then I'm sure we'd have a tree in our way if I do that, so I better not. Oh, here's somebody. Oh, Arthur's here. He just flew up. Doesn't seem to have anything. He's not going to stay there. Oh, shoot, and I can't see him. I've got a tree in my way. And I don't know where he went. He may have just, let me just walk with you this way, sorry. He may have just flown just to the tree across the street. No, he's in the air. He's in the air. Come on. There's a lot of heat shimmer generated by the central heating plant, sorry. It's hard to get a focus when you've got that heat shimmer. Oh, I might. Hold on, let me move forward just a little bit and see if that enables us to look at the juvenile as well. Maybe. So, hold on. Wrong pole. Right up here. Okay, so we have Big Red and Arthur right here. We've seen another juvenile on one of the athletic field lighting towers, and we have this juvenile here we've seen. Wait, all of a sudden I'm hearing, sounds like alert call, so I wonder if somebody else is nearby. Not sure. Maybe not, I don't know. Really, if it would be better if I were on the other side of the heating plant and able to see them without that heat shimmer. This is where a car would come in handy. Get me there in a hurry, and if they leave, then I could just come right back to the rest of the campus. But there are advantages to being on foot still. Let me check in, make sure everything is still up and running. Check in, make sure. Okay, everything's running. Uh-oh. I hear maybe a few calls from that juvenile nearby. Thought I heard something. And there's a robin behind me that continues to vocalize, so I wonder if somebody else is nearby as well, but I'm looking around, I don't see it. Let's look back at the juvenile for the moment. Actually, I'm not hearing that robin any longer. wonder if I can walk a little closer and get a better view of this hawk. I think I'm hearing a house wren, but I'm not sure. Let's walk and get a little closer. Oh, somebody just took off. I think Arthur took off, but I'm not sure. But he's in the air now. I think I hear somebody else. Another juvenile, maybe. Again, that blurriness is from the central heating plant, sorry. But I'm hearing somebody call. Sounds like another juvenile might be nearby. I don't believe it's the one that we've been looking at a bit. Okay, he seems to have landed up there, and let's look at this juvenile here an American crow, and can I get, no, now I can. And Big Red is here. So I cannot see Arthur from here. He must be on the far... Oh, I see another juvenile. I thought somebody else might be here. Hello. Hello. Hello indeed. Look at the pretty birdie. I am hearing a northern cardinal. So we do have two juveniles here, and I don't know if the third had traveled around here or not. You know, from the lighting tower, or if we've seen all three now, I don't know. The one on the fence is calling a little bit. This one is not calling. I think this one ate not too long ago. Seems content. Beautiful bird, my goodness. So I still see Big Red on that pole. I still don't see, I do not see Arthur. Like I said, I believe he seemed to have landed on the top of that, the right smokestack. But, you know, I lost sight of him when he did, but it was on the, I think he landed on the back side of it, so we can't see him from here. Oh, the one on the utility pole. Are you sitting down? Maybe not. And I'm hearing a robin again, closer to Central Campus. Maybe Arthur did something. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Is our fence pole? Is our utility pole still there? Oh yeah. So I suspect we've seen everybody tonight, but I'm not sure. We saw the one on, because I can't tell them apart, I struggle in that department. Oh, I see someone moving around up there a little bit. I just saw some wings. Oh, there. Don't do anything we don't like. Okay, so that one is definitely calling. I'm tempted to try to maybe find a place across the road where I can see them. Maybe a little better than I'm seeing them from here. I'm surprised they're doing construction this late in the day. But, you know, they gotta get it done. Oh! So, now, back where we can see him. Hold on, I gotta level things out. He definitely seems to be at least semi-actively hunting. I mean, he's been active. I'm gonna adjust my tripod a little bit more so I can look at him a little bit more easily, I should say. Sun is somewhat in my eyes too, so it makes it hard to look at him, you know, on the camera. Well, this one's not giving us a good view, that's for sure. So I'm hearing one or two robins call, and I don't know if it's because of Arthur up there. It could be. Well, I'm not saying he's about to take off. He looks like it wouldn't take much for him to launch. Everybody else that we know of is still where they were. And I'm going to look back for a moment, see if I can see anybody else. I can only see part of one of the lighting towers from here over the athletic field, so I don't know if anybody's around. hold on, here we go. Hard time locking things the way I want. Looks like nobody else has moved. Sorry, sometimes when I'm not pointing at him properly, it's because I've taken a sneak peek at the others. Again, we're looking at Arthur. He's at the top of one of these smokestacks for the central heating plant. Big Red is not far away. She's on a utility pole. One of their young is on a fence between me and Big Red. Oops. And another is on a utility pole, a shorter one, right here. You can see just there. And I believe we've seen the third juvenile, unless that juvenile came over here and we didn't realize. Definitely not the one on the utility pole nearby, because that one I believe is the one the Hornings had seen. And I'm still looking around. I'm hearing a robin nearby, and it makes me wonder if there's yet another hawk nearby, or if maybe by any it might be that it's vocalizing because of Arthur up there. So the one on the utility pole, I believe, is vocalizing now. You can just hear it. And you know, if we could try to cross the road. We would get a closer look and maybe a better angle at that one. But I don't mind staying here because it enables us possibly to watch Arthur in action. We've seen him in flight a couple times. Oh, Big Red is no longer there. She must have just taken off. I don't know where she is. I don't see her. I don't know where she is. I'm hearing robin calls that sound somewhat urgent. I wonder if somebody's nearby. I'm tempted to walk over and see if we can see anything that might be going on. Alright, let's do that. We're going to walk in that direction. And maybe we'll walk across the street. I don't know. You watch. Now that we're moving and we're not set up, now Arthur will take off. I had hoped to process other video that we've shared together, but just haven't had the chance, really. Now I'm hearing a house sparrow. So I'm hearing a robin from over here. Now, could it be vocalizing because of Arthur? Yes. Thought you could walk that way, but I guess not. So I see a robin. It might be the one who's vocalizing. Is there somebody nearby? That's my question. I can't go in there. There's no way in there. All of a sudden, maybe a cloud has rolled over the sun, but we've lost a lot of our sunshine. I don't see anything from here, and nothing I can do about it. The robin is no longer where it was. Arthur's still up there. Again, I'm not sure why these robins are vocalizing. Is there another hawk nearby, or is it because of Arthur? I don't know. By the way they're vocalizing, it makes me, well, I don't know. It almost sounds like somebody might be really close. I was hoping I could get a better look at the one on the utility pole from here, but I now suspect that's not going to be possible because of another tree. We might. We'll see. Oh, careful. I don't want to get too close. Well, looks like we have fencing in our way for that one. And I don't want to get much closer for the one who I don't know if it's still on the utility pole anyway. Hold on. Adjust my tripod. I'm not sure if it's still there. Well, we'll try to give you a better look at the one who's on the fence while it's still there. Oh, somebody's coming. Somebody's just over my head. Hold on. Just flew by and I didn't get it at all. Sorry. Don't know who that was. Oh, it's still in flight. And, okay, now I know. Oh, Arthur just took off. Oh. And now this other one who was on the fence just took off. Why do they do this to me? Why? Arthur went across the way, and so did the juvenile. The juvenile, oh, who's this? No, this is Arthur. Hold on. Hello. Hi. Not on level ground. I suspect he did not get something. Either that or, well, he might have. I don't know. The one who had been on the fence flew across also, maybe believing that Arthur would have something. Shoot, I wasn't ready. My tripod was locked. And now we have Arthur flew by, and we have one here. Oh, he's still in flight. Hold on. Missed him. Okay, I can't see him any longer because of that tree. Back to that juvenile who is on the central heating plant. One moment. Where are you? You are here. Hello. And let me adjust. That's a little better. I'm not on level ground, so I have to lock things so they don't move too much, which is unfortunate. So, who is where is who? We have this one here. We're looking at on the central heating plant, the one that flew across the road after Arthur, who had been on the fence on this side of the road. I don't know where it is. No sign of it. And as for Arthur, where is he? I don't know. He's not on that pole that he and Big Red had been perched upon together for a little bit. And I'd like to maybe walk a few more steps and see if I can check out that utility pole to see if maybe the one who had been on there all along is still there, and it is still there. So if that one is there, we saw one fly across the road, and we're seeing this one here. I believe we've seen everybody. Unless, like, this one has been here all along. Unless the one who is on, I don't know. Unless I've forgotten the exact sequence of events, but unless the one who is who flew across the road is now that same one who's on, still on the central heating plant, I believe we have seen everybody. Could be wrong. And I'm trying to look on the other side of the road. It's quiet over there from what I can tell. Not the best look we've had. Let's look back then at the one on the central heating plant. Oops, sorry. So while you're looking there, right now I don't know where any of the adults are. I say any, really, I mean either of the adults are. And we know where two of the juveniles are. So this one's calling, and we have one near me that is not providing good views. I could go and get underneath that pole, but I think that's the wrong thing to do. And I think, you know what we'll do? I think we are going to recross the road, and maybe that'll help us. Maybe we'll do some real walking and see if we can find views of the others. But before we do that, let's see if we can do a little better here with this one. So we saw Arthur. He seemed to be, climbing to altitude, but then he continued on. I thought he may have been climbing in, to go to the top of one of the stacks, but he used that altitude to continue on elsewhere. So I don't know where he is. And we lost track of Big Red. I'm hearing, again, I would not be surprised if I know roughly where Arthur is. But we're not really at liberty to, I don't think we can walk up there. Maybe we can, but I don't want to walk underneath the hawk in the utility pole. So we're going to walk across the road and see if we can see anything else. It's nice that construction equipment is part of our peaceful evening, you know? Look at all that racket. Seems to be pretty quiet over here. Anyway, I believe we have actually seen all the juveniles. You know what, now that I think about it, oh, we have somebody in flight. Hold on. Somebody just flew up here. Maybe the one on the central heating plant? That's my guess. I'm going to lighten it up a bit. I believe I can see where it had been on the central heating plant, so and I don't see it there now, so I'm guessing that's the one we just saw. I was just going to say, though, that, oh, here comes another one, right along the road. So everybody's around here right now. To the fence? Okay, hold on a second. Let's see if we can figure everything out. We have one here. Okay, we have one up here. And we should still have one here. Yes, so all three juveniles, no doubt about it. I was going to say, though, that we had seen one, the one that flew to the central heating plant seemed to come across from farther away. I remembered that. All of a sudden it was gliding in from elsewhere. So we have all three juveniles here now, and I still don't know where the parents are. Last we saw, Arthur flew to our left, or seemed to be flying to our left. You know, he may have headed in a different direction when we weren't looking. Hold on. Behind me, I'm hearing a robin call. Don't know if it means anything or not. And I could just go right back across the road, but we did not have a good view of that fence anyway, so I'm not going to do that. And I wouldn't be able to see the one in the tree or the utility pole. Still on the fence, but just over here a little bit. I wish the lighting were better, but it is what it is. And I wish this view were better. It was before. You can go up here if you want, you know. See? Look, I'm doing it. This one looks like it's kind of sort of on the move. And maybe unlikely to stay right there. I wouldn't be surprised if we were to continue on as in the direction we had been walking, if we might get other poles in our view that have, Big Red and Arthur on them. I don't know that for certain though, of course. I'm tempted to walk, to continue and walk, even though we've got 3 hawks here right now. We are going to walk a little ways at the least, and maybe we can at least possibly get better looks at the utility pole. Oh, the one on the tree just took off and is now heading closer to Central Campus, I would say. And kind of, sort of, no, not kind of, sort of, out of my view. All right, we're going to walk in that direction anyway. We'll see if I can get a better look at the one on the utility pole. We'll do that. Otherwise, we'll keep walking. We still have the one on the fence. The one on the utility pole, our prospects for a better view are not looking that good. Oh, wait, well, maybe a tiny bit better. Hold on. Can't see the one on the fence any longer, but we might see this one just a bit better. It might not be worth it, but we'll see. Just a bit. Well, it's better, but not a great view. I believe I just heard a downy woodpecker and a song sparrow. Okay, we're going to keep moving. And I'm hearing robin or two. And my guess is that they're vocalizing for something else, not for the two, one on the fence or the one on the utility pole. Might be hearing cedar waxwings, but I'm not sure. They're drilling. That's what they're doing. They're digging into the ground. Not the hawks. The construction equipment. Am I hearing a chickadee? Yeah, I believe I am. Haven't walked here in a while. Been a long time. Each year is different, you know. Where will the hawks end up? Each year is different. hearing a gray catbird. But not hearing anything else. I'm not hearing any alert calls or anything like that. Another gray catbird. Maybe this was really the wrong direction to walk. It's very possible. I'm thinking, though, I would like to eventually start making my way back towards the more central part of campus, the athletic fields and the Nest Tower. I was hoping maybe some of the poles would come into view from here that we have seen, Big Red and Arthur use on occasion over the years. I see some poles, I don't see them. All right, we'll walk this way. Okay, we are, again, this may have been a mistake. Maybe staying with those two juveniles might have been a better idea. I don't know. I've been through this intersection quite a few times, and you've been through it with me, but rarely on foot. I never look at this stream here. It's pretty. On the other side of the road, I know there's some, we've seen, hold on, I gotta fix something. We've looked at times and seen just some beautiful foliage but it's not an area where we spend a lot of time. I'd be a bit disappointed if I were to look back on the let's say one of the smokestacks and see that Arthur's back up there. Gotta walk all the way back. That sort of thing. I think I'm hearing an eastern kingbird. Yes. And we're hearing also a common yellowthroat. Hold on, I want to look at something. I think it's nothing, but... Yep, nothing. Never mind. Kingbird's over there somewhere. I feel guilty when I do this because I don't get my evening exercise, but tonight I think I'm getting a little bit. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. A little bit of walking. I don't know, my opinion, but time for a new muffler. Uh-oh. Could that guy have pulled? Is he going after the guy with the loud muffler? Maybe not because it's a muffler. Did he? I don't know. Did he do kind of a rolling stop? I know someone who does those sometimes. Alright, I'm hearing a robin up ahead. So where are we? We're Riley Robb Hall is right over here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not sure where the robin is. I thought it was, I don't know. I mean, I still hear it, but. Sorry about the long walk, everybody. What is that in the air? What was that? I don't know what that was that I just heard. I don't hear it any longer. It sounded like it was a bird in flight. I can't duplicate the sound. I hear a juvenile calling. So there's a okay, I believe I see where the robin is that's calling. And oh, I see the hawk. I see our baby. Once again, I'm being generous. It's really my baby, but, you know, since you're tuned in, I'll be nice. So I'm guessing, if it's calling in that direction, I'm guessing there's an adult somewhere in that direction. Now that guy should be pulled over. He did a rolling stop, but he wasn't even looking. There's a gentleman and a dog walking by, and I think that just is of interest to our hawk here. Maybe. I think we're going to move a little bit, change our lighting. This is nice, but we're going to see if maybe we can improve it while the sun is still out. Actually, you know what? The tree itself might prove to be a problem. Well, maybe not. We'll stop right here. We'll stop right here. This isn't bad. Hold on. Oh, I see another. Hold on. I believe I may see an adult. I know I see another hawk. I'm not sure if it's an adult or not. But I'm guessing it's the one that this one is calling to. 1 second. Looks like an adult to me. Looks like Big Red to me. Hello. So she's on one of the lighting towers. And we're going to look back at our juvenile here. 1 second. Hearing a chickadee again. Oh, and I see somebody, hold on, somebody's on top. I'm guessing Arthur is back up on top of the smokestack. Quick look. And he looks like he's about to take off. Oh shoot, I had him in view. Here he comes. Wow. He just flew by and I'm guessing he's heading towards Big Red. I don't know. I'm wrong. Okay, he landed here. Wish I could have recorded that better. He's backlit, but this is beautiful. A little bit of sunshine glistening on his feathers. So he's there right now on a closer, track light tower. Wait, no. Yeah, that's above the track. We're hearing a blue jay. And a juvenile. There's like an ant on my face. How did it get there? I think it was an ant. I don't know. Uh-oh. I can't stay with him through the trees. Big Red is still there. I'm guessing he went to Riley Rob. Let's look at our juvenile and then we'll see if we can find Arthur. Almost guaranteed he went there, just by the way this juvenile is looking. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that pretty face. So I cannot see if he's on Riley Rob like I suspect, because I've got trees in the way, and we'll move shortly to see if maybe we can find him. But I'm guessing he's there just by the way this juvenile is now looking and calling. Daddy, feed me. Okay, let's walk a little bit this way. Just heard a house finch. Oh, I don't know where he is. I don't see him. Still thinking he might be nearby. Big Red is still where she was. Well, if he's around, I don't see him. And now I can... Was that a... what was that? Was that a woodpecker? Sounded like it. I don't know where he is. Our juvenile's still here. At least from here, I don't see him. Unless he's in a tree in front of Riley Rob. That was a downy woodpecker. I thought so. He may, if he is on Riley Rob, I don't see him. Oh, I don't see him. Let's look back at Big Red and walk a little bit to see her. Still wondering if he's nearby. Hearing other bird vocalizations, I suspect he is still nearby. I just don't know where he is. I could be wrong. What we're hearing, I believe, are cardinal chip notes. Juvenile isn't really calling at the moment. So has he flown on? Maybe. There is a chance he's on Riley Rob on one of the antenna structures or something, but I might not be able to see him from here. I'm kind of doubtful though, but I don't know. Wait, hold on, did I just see something? I saw a smaller bird, okay. Alright, we're going to head back that way, and maybe a different view of Riley Rob will help us find him if he's there. I don't know if the other juveniles have bothered to come this way at all. Right now we just have the one here. I saw a comment today that, you know, someone was just happy that the juveniles are spending so much time together. Quite honestly, I don't know. I'm not going to try to read in anything to it, but I just wonder if it makes sense from a feeding standpoint. Think about it. If you think your brother or sister is getting food, is being fed, you might want to stay near them instead of being out on your own somewhere. Hearing a robin, I'm hearing a blue jay in the distance. I'm not seeing any hawks. But my point is, anyway, I'd be, if I'm thinking, you know, there are food drops, I'd want to be near the siblings because, oh, chances are, you know, they're going to be near the food. I don't want to miss out. I mean, they may be fine spending time together, sure. Okay, I'm not seeing anybody here on Riley Rob. Hold on, let me just look with binoculars. Oh, I do see somebody. I see Arthur. I thought he might be still there. I believe I see him. And our hawk may be able to, our juvenile may be able to see him, but there he is. You know, our juvenile has not only good eyes, but I mean the advantage of being up a little bit higher, but I'm surprised. Just, it's tough for me to tell, but it almost seems like, I don't know if this juvenile could have a line of sight on Arthur, but maybe it saw him go there and maybe thinks, okay, there's no way he hasn't left, I haven't seen him leave, so maybe he must be there, I don't know. So we have this juvenile that we've been watching for a while. Big Red we cannot see from here. And Arthur, whom we saw on top of one of the stacks, is now here. He flew over to one of the track lighting towers, and then from there, I believe, flew right over here. This is Riley Rob Hall. He's been active tonight, no doubt. This is not the best look we've ever had at him, but it's getting dark a little bit. And he's not that close to me. There's a robin behind me. A little ways. I don't know if it would be vocalizing because of Arthur. Maybe. Not vocalizing very much, and we're hearing again. An eastern kingbird. I think we're going to head back over. You know, he might take off. I think he's hunting, but let's see, what does our juvenile look like right now? That was a catbird we just heard. So again, I can't see Big Red from here. We can't see Arthur's feet. Sometimes it's helpful to me to see if I believe, you know, anyone who's about to take off. And you can't even see most of his body, so even his, well, we can kind of see his posture, but not really well, certainly. We could try walking around Riley Rob. Maybe that would give us a better look, but that would take a little bit of time, and I don't know if it would help us that much. I don't believe he's necessarily... I don't believe he necessarily has a target in mind right now. Let's walk back over closer to Central Campus. He might take off at any moment, but... I'm almost certain we won't be able to see Arthur from the other side of the building, though. One second. Uh-oh. Did I hear somebody? Somebody else? Almost sounded like someone in flight. I think I'm hearing cedar waxwings. I was hoping to show you that sunset, but I don't think I really can. Not with this equipment. And not from here anyway. Too much stuff in the way. Almost sounded like another juvenile in flight, but I still see the one in the tree. May pack up a little early. I mean, it's, as I've said before, on a night like this is a school night. Big Red is still on that same tower. Hold on. There's a car that has stopped. And the driver was kind of looking at me. And he stopped again. I'm looking around while you're looking at that hawk. There are a whole bunch of things on the top of Bradfield. I somehow don't remember seeing them before. Just these objects, it looks like they just installed them, if I somehow don't remember them. So this is the hawk that we've been watching a little bit. It's has been calling a bit, likely to Arthur, who's on, or at least last we saw was on top of Riley Robb Hall. Oh, and Big Red is no longer on. She must have just left. She's no longer on that track tower, and I don't know where she is. I don't know where she went. Let's look back up at our juvenile. Where did she go? Is she on Riley Robb Hall? Let's walk back that way. See if maybe we can find out. Oh, hold on, I have to adjust the tripod again. Uh-oh, hold on. I think, yep, our juvenile just left. Just went towards Riley Robb Hall, and I'm guessing something's going on. I see it on the corner of Riley Robb. Hold on. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I want to get on more level ground. Hold on. You know what? Let's walk a little further. Right there on the corner. We'll see if Arthur is still there or what's going on. Oh, just took off. Our juvenile just took off and went to the top, is now on top of Riley Robb. Hold on. Come on, tripod legs. So our juvenile is now right here. And let me look around. I don't currently see anybody else. We're gonna walk, and maybe we will circle around, see if we can get a better view from this side of Riley Robb. Not sure what shortcuts I can take here. Still looking for either adult. I don't see either adult now. Do I? No. I guess I can walk through here. Actually, I don't know if I've ever walked right here before. I don't think so. There's a person in there. Not showing you, I know. That sounded... I think that sounded like a dark-eyed junco. I was just listening to something comparing dark-eyed junco and chipping sparrow. Oh, I can't walk any farther. This. Oh well, we can go in here. Let's just stop here for a moment. Same hawk, same location. Same hawk on Riley Rob Hall. And looking around, I don't see anybody else. But my best guess is that there is still at least one adult nearby. We're going to continue on. We just don't see the adults, so let's keep moving. Well, hold on. Not our best look, just because of distance and darkness, but not too bad. Look at that beautiful face. Those are weird steps. See, at least we can walk through here. Normally in a car we can't go through here. So that's one advantage. I almost forgot. I was like, oh, I'm going to have to walk all the way around. Oh, I see somebody. Hold on. Oops. So we have... That's another juvenile. How'd you get there? That is Wing Hall. And we have... Ooh, that's not good. Hold on. I'm going to fix something. We have the one on Riley Rob, and we have one on the next building over, Wing Hall. Hold on, I gotta fix some gear here. Okay, that's a little better for now. I'll lighten it up. So again, this one we just discovered on Wing Hall, and we still have the one on Riley Rob Hall. Uh-oh, hold on. try to walk a little bit closer, I believe. Maybe. I don't know if I would have been able to see this hawk from the other side. Oh. And, you know, from within a car. So we're lucky that we happened to go this way and see it. I wonder if the third juvenile is nearby also. I don't know. Let's move a little closer and leave everything in place. In flight, Riley Robb. Shoot, missed it, sorry. So the one who was on Riley Robb is now here. You can look there, I'm gonna look around. Let's move a little closer. Oh, the one who was near the windows just flew over here, just to the corner of the building. Careful, careful. Careful, you. Okay, don't know if it simply went to the front of the building or not. We're going to stay here for just another moment. I want to look around before I head that way. Don't see anybody else. And I'm guessing we're going to lose sight of this one once we proceed to the other side of the building. Yeah, we probably will. It's my best guess. Already I can't see it. Often we've had other birds vocalizing and in this area, and I've wondered, is there a hawk, is there a hawk, is there a hawk, and very often I would just not find it. Oh, okay, so we have, I'm guessing the one that we had been looking at on this, now on this side. We're not going to get the best look from here, but we'll take it. And I'm looking around. I don't know if there's anybody else around or not. I suspect there is somebody else around, maybe one of the adults or both. We know that Arthur and Big Red were both in the area, and now that one just flew. As predicted, I cannot see the one that we had been looking at on the other side of the building. Can I see one here? Oh yeah, this is the. Oh, we've got two here. Hold on. Shoot. One here and one here. What I'd like to know is there still somebody on the other side of Riley Robb, or if this is the other two? I mean, or is this one of them? Or is one of them this one, that one? You know what I mean. It's getting dark, so we can't really give you the best looks any longer, but we'll take this. We'll take it. I'm guessing that the one that was on the other side of Riley Robb is one of these two. Obviously there's a robin right nearby who's objecting. Did I just hear a killdeer? I'd love to see the other side of. I'd love to see the other side of Riley Robb to see if maybe we have that other one there, or if it's one of these two. I don't know. This one here on the right looks like it might be about to take off. What do I know? They are just so beautiful. My goodness. Hold on, let me see if I can do better. There we go. I do hear a killdeer. And a cardinal. And a robin. What you doing? Well, obviously I can't see either one very well from here. Oh, come on now. That's better. I am awfully tempted to run around the other side of the building just to see if there's a hawk there. Just to know if we know where all three of them are. But and maybe, you know, those who can identify them maybe know, oh, the one who had been on Riley Robb and then flew to Wing Hall, well, that's one of these two, you know, I don't know. Let's go there anyway. Just would like to know. I don't see anybody up here, so that's my guess that the two over there included the two we had been seeing from this side. Let's go check up on them again. Unfortunately, where we had to be to see them really prevents us from seeing anywhere else. But we'll head towards Bradfield soon enough, I think. And just see if we can find anybody else. Maybe, you know, maybe the adults are there. Oh! I see nobody up there now on the corner. They may be up there, but thanks a lot. Okay, I do see one. Hold on. No, I don't. I take it back. I see something else. So I don't know where they are. You shouldn't have walked away, Ferris. I know. I know. Oh, I see one. Just flew. It was probably elsewhere on the building, and then and now flew over Tower Road and into the trees and maybe beyond. I'm not sure. Not sure. And is it both of them? I don't know. The robins don't seem too happy. Same thing with the catbird. I hear other birds here. Well, anyway, I saw our hawk went that way. I don't know if it went beyond these trees or not. And I'm hearing other vocalizations, so I wonder if there's another hawk nearby. I might not be able to find them. It's getting dark. I see somebody in the air. Hold on. In the distance. So this one just flew up there. Whoever this one is. I think it's a juvenile. Just saw it fly up there. Hold on. So while you look there, I'm going to kind of sort of look around and see if I can find our other juveniles here. I suspect they're nearby. Let's take a slightly closer look at this one. It's getting dark, so we can't really zoom in or anything like that. And this one is likely to move pretty soon too, if I had to guess. We won't be able to really stay with it because our field of view is filled with trees and other things. Mostly trees. Would not be surprised if it comes this way, though. Oops, sorry. We hear one or two robins calling alerts, one robin singing, we hear a catbird. Maybe three robins alerting. Well, I'm going to make an adjustment to the tripod. Problem is, I've got wires and things that get right in the way of where I want to hold everything. I think this one's about to take off, but I've got all trees in my way, so I'm not even going to try to stay with it. let's just take a quick look here and see if maybe I can have a little luck and spot somebody who might be nearby. I'm going to look with binoculars because it's very dark. Hold on. At least what I mean is the trees are very dark. I mean, just taking a quick look, I don't see anybody. Let's head towards, we're going to head towards Bradfield Hall. And maybe, who knows, maybe our juvenile went that way. I believe we have 1 or 2 juveniles in this area, but we just can't see them. It's been a nice night. You know, certainly their ranges have expanded. You know, they're heading towards the central heating plant. No surprise there. Similar to prior years. Just looking. I think a bug just made a beeline, not that it was a bee, for my eye. Why? Okay, all of a sudden things have quieted down in terms of robins, but I don't see anybody just with the naked eye. So we're now in front of what used to be the Rice Hall parking lot. Now a construction zone. And we're heading towards Bradfield Hall. Hello. Excuse me. In many ways, it's more fun when they stay to a much more confined area. We get to see more of them, spend less time traveling to see them, less time walking and or driving, and more time watching them. But obviously, we need them to mature, to expand their ranges and. But I keep thinking back to, just the thoughts that so many people have when they fledge the nest. Oh, that's it. We'll never see them again. Goodbye. And, if you tuned into this stream or Carl and Cindy's stream or you watch the Hornings photos or whatever, I mean, and there are other people who, someone, I just caught sight, I'll bet it's, well, I don't know who it is, but heading towards Bradfield, and we'll see if we can see whoever that was. I hear a juvenile, so I'm guessing we have a juvenile in Bradfield and we have an adult on Bradfield. I see, I don't know, hold on, I gotta get things situated here. I didn't see where that hawk went. Oh, jeez. Okay, so somebody just landed on the adjacent tower. So maybe we only had one. Okay, the juvenile who had been here just took off. So it may know something that we don't know. Let me look at these other perches. It's very dark and hard to see. Probably look with binoculars would be faster. But we have somebody on the adjacent tower now. And maybe we only had one hawk back there in those trees. You can look there. This one looks like it's gonna take off. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let me look at with, I'm gonna look with binoculars. Oh, we still have a hawk here on Bradfield. Where is it? Here you are. Hello. Unless it just flew back and I didn't realize. I don't know how well you're seeing this, so I'm going to brighten it up. Oh, and I no longer... Oh, now on the nest tower. Is it the same hawk? Probably. And it looks like it's ready to make another move. While you're looking there, I'm looking at Bradfield. We still have that juvenile there, and I don't see anybody else at the moment. I wonder if anyone's on the other side of Bradfield. That's very possible. Okay, let's walk to the other side, and just in case we don't get to say it, good night. And we didn't say good night to that other one who was down in the trees. Good night. And good night to you. We might see them again, but let's go check out the other side of Bradfield, see if there's anybody there. It's getting late, it's getting dark, so it's almost time for me to pack up and head home. A lot more walking tonight, but it's been fun. Got to see more areas of the campus, but you know, I'm not the only one who does this, so I'm sure you've seen some of these streams, you know, some of these areas before. But like I was saying earlier, you know, just because they've left the nest doesn't mean it's all over and done with. Not at all. And you know, there are other nest cams, certainly. I think I see somebody. And they see whatever they see. I don't know if there's... Oh, do we have two up there? Again? Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have gone that far. We have, I believe, at least one up there. We might have both adults. Not sure. And we do indeed, both adults. Hi. Hold on, let me lighten it up. Big Red is on the left, Arthur is on the right. Nice way to end the evening, I think. What do you think? It's a little grainy. Obviously, we can't see them very well, but you can see that they're both preening. Could try to move, change our angle, get a slightly better look at Big Red. Can only move so far though before a tree gets in our way. Let's move a little bit. And we might have the street light bothering us a little bit. Not sure. Yeah, just a little bit. So let's move back. Sorry. Where'd they go? Lots of preening tonight. Feather maintenance. again, I realize it's not the very best viewing, but that's lighting. There's only so much I can do. It's good to see Big Red and Arthur together like that. We saw them like that the other night, I believe. End of the day with them. Again, this is on the far side, the western side of Bradfield, farther from the nest. And it's just, who knows, maybe it's just a little bit, a little bit more isolated from the kids. I don't know. It's just special to see them, and as I was saying, obviously we're lucky we don't have to end everything with fledglings and that's it, because of the people who are doing this, whether it's my stream or other streams, and also because we have people who are actively operating even the original nest cam and everything, on a regular basis, keeping watch for any sightings they might get. It's not at all, I think, like the other nest cams where once they fledge, okay, that's it. And we're lucky we get to watch these hawks year round. We won't get to see the fledglings, forever. The juveniles will leave the area, sure. But to see them as much as we do, I think we're very lucky. And I wouldn't be surprised if these are the most watched red-tailed hawks in the world. Sure, there may be hawks like, you hear about hawks in New York City or whatever, and I'm sure they spark a lot of interest. But I'm talking in terms of how much and how often they're watched. We're excited to have sightings in the wintertime. In the middle of winter, we'll watch these hawks. And it's just wonderful to see their entire life cycle, Start to finish. We see when they're building the nest, we see, eventually when they're in the nests, incubating eggs, and then, obviously the chicks grow and they eventually fledge, and we follow them and we watch their adventures, in the beginning. It's a special thing. And, there may be other nests, like I said, nest cams, but I don't know if anyone watches everything like we do, throughout a full year after year. Was she preening him? Maybe not. No, maybe not. Well, everybody, I think it's time for me to pack up and head home. Just want to thank you all for joining me. It's been a fun evening. Got my exercise, a little bit of exercise in, so I feel good about that. And but it's certainly been fun watching the hawks as much as we have. We got to see everybody, and that's always a good thing too. But again, it's time for me to head home. I think I wouldn't be surprised maybe if Arthur moves to a different perch or something, but they're together right now for a bit. I don't know if they'll roost together. He'll probably move to maybe the next perch over. I don't know. But it's time for me to pack up. Everyone, I want to wish you all a very, very good night. Good night, Arthur, and good night, Big Red, of course. Take care, everybody.